There is a quiet beauty in simplicity, a sense of peace that comes not from adding more, but from removing the unnecessary. Japanese minimalism is more than just an aesthetic, it is a way of living, a philosophy shaped by centuries of wisdom. But what if I told you it is not just about decluttering? Minimalism in Japan is deeply rooted in culture, history, and spirituality. It is a reflection of mindfulness, discipline, and an appreciation for the imperfect. And today we will explore the hidden wisdom behind Japanese minimalism and how you can apply its principles to create a life of clarity and intention. 1. The influence of Zen Buddhism. Japanese minimalism is not just about having fewer things, it is about cultivating inner peace. This philosophy is deeply intertwined with Zen Buddhism, which teaches that attachment to material things leads to suffering. By embracing simplicity, we free ourselves from distractions and find clarity in the present moment. In Zen, space is not something to be filled, it is something to be appreciated. This is why traditional Japanese interiors embrace emptiness, known as ma, the intentional use of open space to create balance and harmony. Minimalism is not just about owning less, it is about making space, physically and mentally, for what truly matters. 2. Wabi-Sabi, the beauty of imperfection. There is a quiet elegance in things that are simple, worn, and imperfect. This is the essence of Wabi-Sabi, a Japanese philosophy that finds beauty in impermanence and imperfection. Unlike Western minimalism, which often values sleek perfection, Japanese minimalism embraces natural materials, asymmetry, and aging objects. A chipped teacup, a weathered wooden table, or the soft wrinkles in a linen cloth, these imperfections tell a story, reminding us that nothing lasts forever, and that is what makes them beautiful. In a world that constantly seeks perfection, Wabi-Sabi teaches us to slow down, to appreciate the moment, and to find peace in the things we already have. 3. The practical simplicity of Japanese homes. Step into a traditional Japanese home and you will notice something. Everything has a purpose. There is no excess, no unnecessary clutter. Every object is intentional. This approach comes from centuries of practical design where space was limited and resources were precious. Multifunctional furniture, hidden storage, and modular spaces allow for efficiency while maintaining a sense of calm. This minimalist way of living is not about deprivation, it is about designing your environment to support your well-being. A home should not overwhelm you. It should be a sanctuary. 4. Minimalism as a reflection of discipline and respect. In Japan, minimalism is not just a trend. It is a reflection of cultural values, discipline, respect, and mindfulness. This is why you will rarely see a cluttered traditional Japanese home. The practice of keeping things simple comes from centuries of self-discipline, passed down through traditions like tea ceremonies, martial arts, and Zen meditation. Japanese minimalism is not about forcing yourself to own less. It is about cultivating gratitude for what you already have. When you treat your belongings with respect, you begin to see them differently, not just as objects, but as things that support your life. 5. The role of nature in Japanese minimalism. One of the most defining aspects of Japanese minimalism is its deep connection to nature. This is evident in the use of natural materials, neutral color palettes, and organic shapes. Traditional homes incorporate elements like wood, paper, stone, and bamboo, not just for aesthetics, but for harmony with the environment. Shizen, or naturalness, is a key principle. It encourages us to live in sync with nature, allowing light, air, and seasonal changes to flow freely within our spaces. This explains the large windows, open-air courtyards, and indoor gardens often found in Japanese homes. Natural elements in a home help cultivate a sense of peace. Even a simple potted plant or a well-placed bonsai tree can create a sense of grounding. It's not just about decoration, it's about fostering a connection with the world outside. 6. The power of silence in Japanese culture. Silence, or seijaku, plays an essential role in Japanese minimalism. In a world filled with noise and constant stimulation, silence is a form of luxury. Traditional Japanese homes are designed to be quiet, allowing for moments of reflection and peace. Many Japanese traditions, such as the tea ceremony, calligraphy, and ikebana, flower arranging, are deeply meditative. They require focus, patience, and an appreciation of the present moment. These practices remind us that silence is not empty, it is full of meaning. 7. The importance of seasonal living. Japanese minimalism is also about living in harmony with the seasons. Traditional homes often reflect the passing of time, with decor that changes to match the season. Light cotton fabrics in summer, warm wool in winter, fresh flowers in spring, and golden leaves in autumn. This seasonal approach extends beyond the home, into food, clothing, and daily rituals. Eating seasonally, for example, is not only healthier but also aligns us with nature's rhythm. Wearing layers in winter and breathable fabrics in summer creates a seamless transition with the environment. By embracing seasonal changes, we learn to let go and appreciate each moment for what it is, fleeting but beautiful. 8. The role of minimalism in Japanese work. Culture. Minimalism in Japan isn't limited to the home. It's also a guiding principle in work culture. Concepts like kaizen, or continuous improvement, and shibui, or subtle elegance, are deeply embedded in how people approach their work. Kaizen encourages small, consistent changes that lead to long-term efficiency, while Shibui emphasizes simplicity and understated beauty in design and processes. In a minimalist workspace, you'll often find clean desks, organized tools, and a focus on functionality. This isn't just about creating a visually appealing environment, it's about fostering clarity and reducing distractions. A clutter-free space allows for better focus, creativity, and productivity. Japanese work culture also values structure and routine. Practices like the 5S methodology, sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustain, are used to maintain order and efficiency in workspaces. This approach not only improves workflow, but also creates a sense of calm and control, which is essential for mental well-being. By adopting minimalist principles in the workplace, we can create a more focused, efficient, and fulfilling work life. It's about doing more with less and finding satisfaction in the process. 9. Japanese minimalist fashion. The art of subtle elegance. Minimalism in Japan extends to fashion, where the philosophy of less but better takes center stage. Japanese minimalist fashion is all about simplicity, quality, and timelessness. Think neutral tones, clean lines, and high-quality fabrics that stand the test of time. The focus is on creating a wardrobe that is versatile, functional, and deeply personal. This approach to fashion isn't about following trends. It's about curating a collection of pieces that reflect your values and lifestyle. By choosing fewer, better-made items, we reduce waste and create a wardrobe that feels intentional and meaningful. It's a shift from fast fashion to slow, thoughtful consumption. Last but not least, the deep satisfaction of a minimalist life. At its core, Japanese minimalism is about living with intention. It's about making space, both physically and mentally, for what truly matters. By letting go of excess, we create room for clarity, creativity, and contentment. One of the most rewarding aspects of this lifestyle is the sense of deep satisfaction it brings. When we stop chasing material possessions and external validation, we begin to find joy in the simple things. A quiet moment with a cup of tea, a walk in nature, or a meaningful conversation with a loved one. Japanese minimalism encourages us to focus on quality over quantity. Whether it's a well-crafted piece of furniture, a thoughtfully prepared meal, or a meaningful relationship, the emphasis is on depth rather than breadth. This shift in perspective can lead to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, buy more, and want more, perhaps the greatest luxury is simplicity. Japanese minimalism offers a path to a more intentional, meaningful, and fulfilling life. It's not about deprivation, it's about making room for what truly matters.